What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. And I know, you guys don't like the drama, but let me just level with you. If you like Chantal, you're probably going to like this video because there's a lot of similarities in action that we're going to discuss. So, Busy Little Bee took the cowardly route, the rampage route, if you've been keeping up to date with creators that seemingly want to come after me. And first of all, she wants to let everyone know she doesn't, quote, need YouTube, like myself and Yaba. And you're going to notice a lot of reoccurring Yaba references during this video. So she's going to, quote, burn it down. And what's so odd about this is she had just opened her memberships back up. I mean, why would you talk to your audience, your honeybees, this way? Much like someone else we talk about, she put up a post that she was going to be, quote, disconnecting for the weekend, and then started rage posting shortly thereafter. So Little B decided the best way to weasel out of all of this was to bring up this tweet, and despite only mentioning me by name, say that certain insults were actually meant to be directed towards Yaba, who she never mentioned. Now, this tweet is literally 4 sentences. One sentence directly mentions me, the other mentions a, quote, straight man. But of course, she wants everyone to think that me talking about this as if it was directed toward me is me, quote, manipulating and being a, quote, weirdo. It's strange that this was not her first response to my video. If that truly was the case, why wouldn't you just come out and apologize and say, listen, this was just a huge misunderstanding? That tweet was actually intended for Yaba, and I was too scared to mention her by name. Or maybe infer that if I had asked you directly or came to you, that you would have been able to clarify this error. And in that case, you really could have made me look like the bad guy because of how I handled it. But you did none of those things. Instead, what you chose to do was manically run to Twitter saying you were going to expose me and make videos all week. I mean, that's a strange way to react to claiming someone misunderstood the subject of a tweet. And by the way, not a single person commented in my video about the tweet that said, do you think maybe she was talking about Yaba? But apparently, she is so obsessed with Yaba that she subconsciously tweets about her, not even intending to. And obviously, despite the multiple tweets, community posts, it literally took her 9 hours to come up with this claim. Little B, you have already had to make a post apologizing to Kalari because you made false claims about her. You also falsely claimed in the past I was stalking you. I'm not going to be the person, again, that comes online and discusses your personal life, your criminal charges, your past. But I'm going to level with you. No one cares about the lies you're fabricating. Even fewer people care about whatever you want to talk about happening years ago. And for someone not making a living off this stuff, you certainly make it a large part of your day. And I know the rhetoric with that is always, oh, this person's obsessed with Chantal. This person's obsessed with Amber. Most of us, Little B, are creating content that thousands of people watch. So when you claim that the creator is obsessed, you're literally degrading the audience watching as well. And maybe that's why more people don't watch you, because you're talking down to them. You know, tons of people come online. They talk about a variety of topics. You know, no one ever seems concerned. This person's obsessed with this sports team. This person's obsessed with movies. This person's obsessed with books. That is a talking point uniquely to a select few in this community. And my response would be, if a person is tweeting about individuals indirectly and doesn't even realize it, that you would really be able to make a strong case that maybe that person is obsessed. That shows me that Sam and Yaba take up so much of your time and thoughts that you can't help but talk about them even when you don't mean to. And I understand you want to create these groups that don't exist, right? You want to create these factions in the community that honestly aren't there. I don't talk to Yaba. and Yaba doesn't talk to me. We create content in the same space. She'll leave a comment on my video, I'll make a comment in her video, and that's pretty much the extent of it. If you want to sit there and daydream that there's other things going on, that's specifically something you're doing. Maybe you're doing those things, so you assume that everyone else is as well. But what I would close this with is if you applied yourself more to creating content rather than all of this extracurricular things, perhaps you could make a living on this platform. But this community is the only community that wants to shame creators that can do this full time. You know, other communities, they take pride in people being able to do this full time. They embrace that they can have full time creators. And in reality, a lot of the viewers in this community do embrace that. They love the fact that Yaba can do this, that FFG can go get a house. They really do embrace that. It's select creators that for some reason can't do that this seems to truly matter to. Little B, if you have a problem with that, if you have a problem with Yaba, my final suggestion is that you go deal with that yourself. If you have such an issue with Yaba that you are constantly tweeting about her, then maybe you need to grow your little wings up and go address that with her. Appreciate you guys watching this. You know, I'll be back as soon as I can with more commentary.